Welcome to Animal Top's video.
In the world of Spongebob Squarepants, the characters are portrayed as a unique blend of animal and human characteristics. If we were to imagine these characters as real-life animals, each of them would have their own distinct traits and features that would make them stand out. Spongebob Squarepants himself would likely be a sea sponge, given his name and appearance. He would have a soft, porous body that allows him to absorb water and nutrients from his environment. His cheerful and optimistic personality would be reflected in his bright and vibrant colors, which could vary depending on his mood. Patrick Star, SpongeBob's best friend, would likely be a starfish. He would have a plump, rounded body with 5 arms that he could use to crawl along the ocean floor. His laid-back personality would be reflected in his slow and leisurely movements, as he spends most of his time relaxing and enjoying life. Squidward Tentacles, SpongeBob's grouchy and moody neighbor, would likely be an octopus or a squid. He would have long, slender tentacles that he could use to grab onto objects and move through the water with ease. His cynical and sarcastic personality would be reflected in his dark and brooding colors, which would set him apart from the more colorful and cheerful characters in the show. Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob's penny-pinching boss at the Krusty Krab, would likely be a crab. He would have a hard, armored shell that protects him from predators and the harsh environment of the ocean floor. His greedy and money-hungry personality would be reflected in his sharp claws, which he could use to grab onto valuable items and defend himself against threats. Sandy Cheeks, SpongeBob's close friend and karate expert, would likely be a squirrel. She would have a fluffy tail and a bushy head of hair, which would help her stay warm and protected in the harsh underwater environment. Her adventurous and outgoing personality would be reflected in her fearless and daring nature, as she explores the ocean depths and takes on new challenges. Gary the Snail, SpongeBob's loyal and beloved pet, would likely be a snail. He would have a soft, slimy body that allows him to glide along the ocean floor with ease. His quiet and unassuming personality would be reflected in his muted colors and gentle movements, which help him stay out of harm's way. Plankton, the tiny and scheming villain who is always trying to steal the secret recipe for the Krabby Patty, would likely be a microscopic planktonic organism. He would be too small to see with the naked eye, but his cunning and manipulative personality would be reflected in his ability to manipulate and control other creatures in the ocean. Finally, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, the elderly superheroes who occasionally make appearances in the show, would likely be humans dressed up in superhero costumes. Their heroic and larger-than-life personalities would be reflected in their bright and flashy outfits, which help them stand out in the underwater world of SpongeBob Squarepants. Overall, the characters of SpongeBob Squarepants are a unique and colorful group of creatures that reflect the diversity and complexity of the natural world. Whether they are sea sponges, starfish, or octopuses, each character brings their own unique personality and style to the show, making it a beloved and timeless classic for generations to come.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and enjoyable. Don't forget to like and subscribe.